today on MILF Talk, our topic is social media pressures. Where do we start off with that? Yeah.
I just feel like in general, in today's day and age, everyone's on social media. Everyone kind of
like who's not on social media
shares a part of their life on social media, and I do feel pressure.
Right.
You know, not only trying to look good for my fans and my followers, but setting a good example as well at the same time.
Right.
Well, because you're in the limelight. So it's like, how do you be who you are, but be in the limelight?
But also stay true to yourself.
Stay true to yourself, yeah.
So let's talk about what accounts you're on.
So I'm on, mainly, I love Instagram. I'm on Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, YouTube. Does that count as social media?
Yeah, social media.
Well,
yeah.
We're on YouTube.
I think the only one I don't have is Twitter. Yeah. But yeah,
me too. I have everything but Twitter.
I don't get Twitter.
And then
you don't get.
I don't get how to use it.
I actually signed up for
Pinterest.
Twitter.
Is Pinterest
I love Pinterest. I signed up for Twitter years ago. Couldn't figure it out, and I was like,
I think you're just supposed to talk. And
I think
something
Twitter is the account where you just kind of are diarrhea of the mouth and say whatever comes to mind.
And see, I'm not really like that.
Me either.
So I don't think that would. I don't think that would fit me anyway. Yeah. Okay. Well, so talking about social media pressures. So let's start off with Shasta. How do you feel like social media pressures you?
Well, I will tell you this, like, because you guys know I'm into fitness and I love going to the gym and so on and so forth. But every time I do not post it, I promise you, I get like 2 to 3 messages going, "Did you fall off? Are you not going to the gym?"
Don't post?
Yeah, if I don't show that I'm going to.
How many days in a row do you, or how many days can you go without posting and then you start getting all those messages?
2.
2 days? Oh.
If that.
Because you do, I do know that when I'm going to be watching your snaps, you're going to be in the gym. I expect that of you because that's just your lifestyle.
Your Insta stories, your Snapchat stories are at the gym.
Yeah.
Or something about fitness, eating, being healthy in some way.
Right.
Yeah.
But if I don't post it within 2 days, it's like, are you okay? Like,
So you feel like people expect that from you?
I literally had to like snap while I was at the gym and go, hey, I'm actually here. I just didn't post it.
So do you feel like pressure to always be on social media, or something's wrong with you?
I feel like, unfortunately, yes. I feel like if you don't post it, it didn't happen.
And I think okay, remember when I myself actually went away from social media, all social media.
Yeah, you did.
For about 6-7 months.
Yeah,
and that was actually crazy.
I didn't like that.
Because who does that?
I was like, are you okay? Look, I'm texting her. Are you okay?
Right.
Is everything okay?
But it's like, why do you have to be something wrong with you if you're not on social media?
That's my point. When people noticed that I was gone, they were like, are you okay? Is your marriage okay? Are you alive? They
because we're used to seeing
you.
So it's like they automatically assume you're sick, you're about to get divorced, somebody died in your family,
or you're depressed.
Yeah,
that's a big one. People think that you're depressed and you just can't deal.
What do you guys feel about people who put their business out on social media?
I think there's a fine line. You have to have a balance, especially as an influencer or someone who really wants to connect with people.
Exactly.
You have to find a balance.
But let's be real. Who actually posts bad things on social media?
A lot of people do.
But I'm saying, and
they get blocked.
But I'm saying, true. But I'm saying when you're on social media, it's not that you want people to necessarily portray
a perfect life.
But for me, for instance, I'm not going to always portray negative things because one, I don't want, like say for instance, if I post my wife, like me and my wife got in a fight, and then now that we're good, people are like, oh, well, are you really good? Are you about to get,
are you really happy when you post the good things?
So it's not that I don't want to post negative things. What I don't want is the backlash that comes from those negative things. And then it almost is like a trickle effect. Do you know what I'm saying? So I'd rather post the good things because social media is supposed to be happy and lively and, lightweight and lighthearted. And
I feel like most people, for myself, I'm just speaking on my perspective, I think people are always going to put the best of themselves on social media. I know I do myself, but at the same time, I also feel like now people are starting to feel more comfortable with telling people, you know what, I'm not feeling well, I'm depressed, I am going through something, I need your help. And I love that about it. I feel like we're getting into like
a
real. Good avenue or whatever you want to call it. Just I feel really good about where social media is going.
Good transition.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I look at social media as like almost like an extracurricular activity, right? But I mean, but then again, it's also work, right?
Yeah.
Like I have to be on Instagram for my business. Like everybody knows, I've said it probably every video, but I do eyebrows, I do makeup. Like if I'm not on social media, I'm not making money. That's how I get new clients. However, at night when you're about to go to sleep and you can't sleep, what
you
do?
Go
you're
on social media.
So not only is social media your job, but social media
pastime
is it. Yeah,
it's definitely your pastime.
But it's an extracurricular activity. So it's like, what's the fine line between it being an extracurricular activity, it being work, and it just being too much?
And that's the reason why I went away from social media. I went away because I felt like it was taking up way too much of my time. And I realized it, and I'm so happy that I did realize that it was taken away from time for my husband, time for my daughter, for my family. Having dinners and I'm on my phone and I can't even focus on.
Well, at my household, I say
no
phones during dinner.
Do you do that every day? Is that realistic?
It's realistic.
If you make it,
it's realistic. Yeah. Like, listen, we're eating. Put your phones down. Like, you can give me 10 minutes of your time because it takes 10 minutes for you to eat, for real, for real. Yeah. It takes me longer to prepare it, but
you're also a little bit more
stern,
strict.
Yeah. Well, I'm just saying, like, can I have a conversation with my kids in the household?
But you know what, though? I'll say this. Okay, so every morning I drive my son to school, and, you know, his school's about 20 minutes away, so I have to drive him there. And every morning he's stuck in his phone like this, and I'm driving, we're listening to the radio, or have my, my phone plugged in or whatever. And I was like, hey, Elijah, football, and da-da-da-da. I'm just talking to him about everyday footballs. And footballs, everyday football. Everyday sports and everyday matters, and it was about sports at this particular time, and he's not responding, and I'm like, Elijah, and he's like, and he turns and he goes, what? And I go, Elijah, I asked you a question. He's like, you're asking me too many questions.
Whoa.
Like you're interrupting him.
Like I'm interrupting him.
When he's
like, you're asking me too many questions. I'm like, first of all, he's 14, one. First of all, I'm the parent, I'm the adult. You're talking to me crazy. But when he said that, I almost was shocked. I was like, boy, I'm about to. I'm like, my hand on the foot, and I was like, oh. But I almost wanted to be like, how dare you? Crazy, how dare you? You know? It was like his phone was so much more important.
I think he must have been doing something he had no business doing, like we were talking about Snapchat. Because why you get so caught off guard?
No, I wasn't getting caught off guard. I was interrupting him.
Oh, okay.
The thing is, so you have a 14-year-old son. I feel the same with Brooklyn.
And she's 5.
She's had, but, oh gosh, I kind of regret my mom doing this, but my mom gave her an old phone when she was like 3, just to watch her like the games, family videos on or YouTube videos. And at one point, I'm like talking to her, and she's just gone. Like doesn't hear me, doesn't even realize that I'm in the room. And I'm like, oh my gosh, like, am I doing something wrong? Should I stop it now? Like, what do you do?
Right.
Right?
Okay. Again, it goes back to my schedule. I know you sound strict, whatever, but I have a schedule, and I give them free time, and that free time allows them to have that. And of course, it alters. Like, for real. Let's be real. It does.
At the same time, I also feel like, you know what? It's 2018. That's just what kids are doing. Like, maybe this is just normal. You know,
it's like the new parents
to just give their child a tablet or a phone and be like, okay, I'm busy right now. Watch your phone.
My kids like to play sports and stuff and be outside. Yours do too, though.
Well, my kids play sports, but I'm one of those people where, I don't know, my kids are always engulfed in video games, they're engulfed in their phone, they're engulfed in their laptop, they're on FaceTime, something affiliated with some kind of electronic. Technology, electronic. But at the end of the day, there's some days where I'm like, go outside. And they're like, I don't take away their phones. I just say go outside. I don't care if it's cold. I don't care if it's raining. I'm just like, these people go outside, be kids. Like, go outside. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, it's not about.
That's why I like a yard.
Do you know what I'm saying? And it's just like, be like a kid. Be with other kids.
With that being said, what do you think the difference is between us growing up without technology and social media to our kids now?
We didn't have it.
Well, I had a cell phone. My mom gave me, I had a flip phone. It wasn't social media.
It was a flip phone.
She gave me a flip phone. I had she put 100 minutes on my phone. And listen, remember when it was like you can't talk or you can only text after 9 o'clock is free?
Well, it's free.
Yeah. Oh, text me after 9 o'clock, it's free. When they switched to after 7 p.m., I thought the whole world, I was like, heaven, after 7 p.m., it's free. You know?
That was a while ago.
Yeah. But I feel like I'm always trying to look at like, long term, you know, how is this going to affect Brooklyn? Is she going to be able to communicate with people well enough to get by? Because she's, you know what I mean, she's always on her phone, and I don't know. It just,
I don't know. I think so.
It's hard.
I think even if they're on their phone a lot, I mean, you still have, like, for instance, like if my kids are on Xbox Live, they're still talking to other kids. If you're on social media, you're talking to other kids, and you know. I still feel like you're being social. It's called social media. It's a different form of being social.
See? But I feel like kids nowadays are very social online, and they can be whoever they are, and that's why you have a lot of
like
bullying.
Catfishing.
Bullying, especially. And then when they
have you guys experienced that?
What?
Bullying?
Catfishing.
Oh no, I've never had a catfish.
No, but what was I saying?
I did talk to, this was years ago, I talked to a guy online, I met this guy, and make a long story short, he like told me he went to this school, like, oh, I go to this school. I looked it up, it was an all girls college. And I was like, so it's like, he wasn't a catfish, it was because I actually met him in person. He flew to Seattle and whatever. Like I said, this was years ago. But he was who he said he was, but his life was nothing like he said.
So he wasn't who he said he was.
I mean, he looked, it wasn't a catfish, like he wasn't
the person.
Yeah, but it was just not, I was like, I can't, this is not for me. I don't know, people who date online, dating online's great, but I'm saying the whole like long distance, I don't know you, haven't seen you in 3 years, but we're still talking and I love you. No, it's not for me.
Well, I feel like people can be whoever they want on social media. Like, you never know what you're really getting, because you can portray a completely different person than who you really are.
I know a couple people that do that.
So with that being said, do you guys feel like us as individuals, do we portray something outside of who we really are?
I don't think so.
You don't think so? No. Well, speak more on that. Why?
I
feel like you just put out the real you.
Real life, true story. I think when I'm going to the gym, because I go to the gym. I don't go to the gym and take a picture and be like, let me leave. Yeah. I physically work out. I go a grind.
Yeah.
I'm eating healthy food because I like it.
Yeah. I'll say this, right? The thing is like, what my makeup artist, right? So the days I don't wear makeup, I'm not really posting a lot of selfies of me. You know what I'm saying? Because not that I'm portraying somebody else that I don't want to be. At the end of the day, I'm a makeup artist, so I want to portray the best me.
Yeah.
Visually, right? So I don't, it's like, you guys have seen me plenty of times with no makeup on. I don't care that I'm not wearing makeup. However, when it comes to me and my personality, I am who I am. I'm going to post always what I want to post and things like that. But I guess portraying who I really am, I don't like fake who I really am, but I will say that you'll probably hardly never see a photo of me with no makeup on, because I do want to put my best foot forward on social media, because at the end of the day, like I said, my social media is my business, and so I am always posting selfies like, oh, look at my brows, or look at this makeup, or
and people expect
makes sense
to see you at your best,
at my best. And you know, I take clients, you know, and so like if I know I have a new client in my books, my full face is done, because I want them to be like, oh, you really do look like this in person, opposed to on social media.
Like,
I had a client walk in, I opened my door, she walked in, she goes, oh my god,
she's no house.
No, it's good.
Oh,
no.
I thought you were saying that.
She was shocked. I was actually like, she opened the door and she's like, oh my god, you really are beautiful. And I stopped and I was like, oh, like I was like, this was like, oh, you know.
Oh, she didn't think it wasn't your filters, huh?
Because I think so many times. I mean, don't get me wrong, I filter my pictures. But I think so many times people look so airbrushed and like so fake and so perfect that when you meet them in person, you're like, she's like 3 inches wider.
Yeah, you're right.
Ton of acne.
You're right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I really want to be who I am in real life, opposed to on social media.
Right.
However, I'm not going to necessarily post a picture of me looking crazy, a hot mess.
You can still be groomed. You don't have to be crazy. I don't think that's not showing you. That's just, you just care about what you look like.
So let me ask you this then. Since you go to the gym and you post your social media pictures on the gym, I'm just going to put it out there. All your pictures are like body pictures, but are you wearing makeup at the gym?
No.
So are you posting pictures of yourself with no makeup on?
Yeah, I just did yesterday.
Oh, okay.
Facts.
But I'm saying that because, I mean, are you really posting, as a makeup artist as yourself, are you also posting that on social media with no makeup on? Because that's just my perspective.
A little bit, but when I'm at the gym, I mean, what am I doing? I'm not working out my face. So it's not like I'm going like this. So if I see like gains or something and I'm trying to show like more so my body, I'm showing my body. So that's, to be honest. But I don't go to the gym with makeup on.
Yeah. So what about you, Latia? Do you feel like you post no makeup?
I do. On my stories, you will find me barefaced.
Yeah, that's a story that deletes after 24 hours. So true. But you're not gonna put it on your actual.
No. I want my page to visually look good.
Right, so you're not gonna post. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I'm not gonna post like my bare face. Well, actually, I have before. It's been a while. But
is it filtered?
Maybe a little bit. Secrets that will never be told.
Right. The no makeup look.
The no makeup look. Or your makeup artist, we gotta know how to do that.
Concealer or something to make
right
me look
here,
less
no
tired.
brows.
But I don't want to make it on. Right.
Well, you know what? I think just trying to like wrap it up as far as our kids are concerned. I find it kind of dangerous because kids look at social media and see all these perfect people, and they expect themselves to look perfect.
Yeah.
And that's why you find so much depression among younger kids.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I agree with that.
That's so true.
So that's something really important to think about.
Do you guys think it's okay for your kids to be on social media?
I think there should be a balance. We should definitely, especially when they're younger, you should be monitoring what they're watching.
Yeah.
You know, what they're taking.
So my kids, I have 3 boys. My 2 older boys are on Snapchat. But it's one of those things where Snapchat, the only thing I don't like about Snapchat is like, it disappears. And I'm like, oh, Elijah, let me see your text. I can see his text messages all day, every day. I can't see those snaps, they delete. So I'm like, I can't trust what he's saying, what he's doing. But Elijah, he's 14, he does have an Instagram. And it's private. I monitor who his friends are. He can post. Again, I monitor that. So Kayvon, my 11-year-old, asked me, he's like, Mom, I really want to start doing live videos on Instagram. Can I have an Instagram? And I'm like, no, absolutely not. So I said no, but then I didn't really give an affirmative answer if it was yes or no.
So did you do it anyway?
And he did it anyway. So, but let me tell you how I found out. The suggested friend. That's how he said, Kayvon.
I found out too. I seen that.
Girl, I must have been like, So then I was kind of irritated. And so I was like, you know what, Kayvon, I didn't say yes, I didn't say no. But you still should have asked me first.
Before going ahead and shooting the gun on it.
You know, with me being the mom that I am too nice sometimes, but I still made sure there was a boundary. I was like, you know, you can have it, it's private. I will make sure I check who your friends are. You can be on live, but you need to make sure that when you're on live, it's only your friends. You know what I'm saying? These kids are like anywhere from 10 to 12, you know what I'm saying? Or our family. Right. So I definitely monitor it.
Me too, because I will say my 13-year-old had a grown man, which it was a celebrity. I'm not going to say who it is.
Oh, okay.
Request her.
Oh, a celebrity requested her?
That's weird. That's a little
especially
in front of adults.
But she's very, 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 like, she communicates with me. So she's like, Mom, who is this? He has a blue check. Like, who is this person? And I was like,
about blue check? What is that?
Like verified?
He's verified. He was famous. He's famous.
Oh, okay, blue check.
So I was like, no, absolutely not. But she always asked me, like, is it okay to follow this person? Should I not? Or so on and so forth. But
at least you guys are having that conversation.
Exactly.
But I mean, we can go on and on and on about the pressures of social media, but I think this conversation was really good, a good starting point.
Right.
Any last words?
Not really. I want you guys to write in the comments below what social media means to you. Does it help you guys in any way? Do you stay away from it? Does it scare you? Do you feel pressure?
Do you feel pressure?
Like we do? In what way?
In what way?
Yeah,
exactly.
We want to hear from you guys, so please don't forget to subscribe. Yes. Don't forget to like. We want to hear you guys. Please comment.
As always,
stay beat.
Stay fly.
And remember, you're one of a kind.
Bye.
Boom.